Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. U.S. basketball beat Serbia 110-84. KD took his anger out. You know, they left him out of the Nike commercial. What is it? Winning isn't for everybody. Something to that effect. And KD felt he should have been put in the commercial. I happen to agree with him. He put on the show 23 points, including 21 in the first half on perfect shooting. LeBron James added 21 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds. KD was perfect in the first half, and LeBron was perfect in the first half. I was a little nervous, Ocho, because you figure KD goes 8 for 8, LeBron and goes 5 of 5 from 3. LeBron is perfect in the first half. He's perfect from the 3-point line, and you're only up 10 points. So I was like, well, damn. That we're supposed to be up like 30. I mean, Kate.
You're supposed to be up 30, but you got to understand they are playing a quality opponent in Serbia. They
turnovers.
Oh yeah. Again, the turn up they hurt you every time. They hurt you every time. Yeah. Whether it's Olympics, whether it's NBA, hell, you could be playing at the goddamn park and you turn the ball over. No matter how much you score and how efficient you are from the field, is going to affect the outcome and the score. And that is why they were only up by 10. But listen, I talked to KD, right? Let me tell you, I think the rest he had, not playing in I call them exhibition games, and having the rest, having the fresh legs as opposed to everyone else, is why he was so efficient from the field and fresh and had such a good game. What you think?
He was extremely efficient. But that's Kevin Durant. He shoots 50% from the floor. Yeah. He's a guy that shot 50% from the floor, 40% from the 3, 90% from the free throw line. So, I mean, although it's a welcome sight, he set the bar so high for himself. We expect this when he's on the court. Yeah. I mean, we've never seen anything like this. A guy that can handle the ball at 7 foot tall, that can drive the ball to the basket, can pull up from 35 feet and swish it. And you foul him, he goes to the free throw line, he's going to make 90% of those. So we've never seen anything like Kevin Durant. Yeah, Dirk had to fade away. But Dirk couldn't put the ball on the floor like KD. Dirk couldn't take you one-on-one like KD. The one-legged step back, that's Dirk. Now, we see a lot of guys. KD got that shot. LeBron got that shot a lot. Luka has that shot in his bag. Jokic. But to be 7 foot tall, to be able to handle the ball like KD can, we needed that. There's a reason why he's about to, hopefully, if everything pans out, he's about to be the first male to win 4 gold medals in basketball. Jayson Tatum did not play. I don't think Tyrese Halliburton got in the game either, did he? Did Tyrese Halliburton play, Ash? I don't think Halliburton played either.
I have a question. Now, do we think Halliburton and Jayson Tatum might be hurt, or the fact that we have such a great bench and we have such a great starting cast already starting? Do you think this is something strategic by Kerr?
No, he said they're going to trying to get KD back into a rhythm. And so KD gets to go, and you don't want to break that rhythm. I mean, the guy didn't miss. So why the hell are you going to sub him out and put somebody else in? And look, there are going to be opportunities. And that's what, see, Ocho, when you go to the Olympics or you're on an all-star team, you have to understand. And I get it. Well, everybody said, well, I'm an all-star too, and I'm Olympian too. You are. But at that point in time, in the back of Steve Kerr mind, that's Serbia. That's Nikola Jokic. Three MVPs in the last 4 years. They got Bogdanovic. He's an NBA player. They have Havik. He's an NBA player. They're a really good team.
Right.
They're a really good team.
Yeah, very.
I'm trying to win. Damn your feelings. I hate, honestly, Ocho, I hate, because, look, not now, but when we played in the Pro Bowl, Ocho, you know how that thing got. When that thing got late in the game, they weren't running no subs in and out. Oh, hell no. We riding the big guns.
Oh, no.
So, but I listened to Steve Kerr's press conference. He said there are going to be opportunities for Jayson Tatum. And look, it's tough. I mean, it's tough, Ocho, because you have to understand that man just won the NBA. He's an all NBA player. And it's like they treat him like he's like, basically he was Halliburton was the 11th and 12th guy on the bench.
Yeah. The one thing I think about it, obviously, for one, represent your country. And you think about the added pressure, even though it's still the game of basketball, but represent your country and then not actually playing. I wonder, does it affect their mental and their confidence by not even getting in the game simply because Kevin Durant was hot and you never want to take the hot man off the court at the time. I wonder if that would bother him a little bit.
Look, you don't make it to the level. You don't make it to the level. The greater the player, the greater the talent, the greater the whatever it is, the more pride he or she has. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Whether it's Oprah, whether it's Tyler Perry, whether it's LeBron James, whether it's Michael Jordan, whether it's Beyonce, Taylor Swift, the greater the person, the greater the pride that they have. Jayson Tatum is an NBA, all-NBA player. He's a perennial all-star.
Yes,
he's a champion. Yes, he has pride. And he might not ever admit that. You damn right it bothered him. Bro, we're on a global stage. Right. I want to grow my brand too.
Dude, yeah. So now all the pressure's on Kerr. The pressure's not even on the players. It's the pressure on Kerr now having to be able to figure out how to get everybody in, how to keep everybody happy, and not have the team splinter within, because everybody wants to be able to get their playing time and showcase their skills on the biggest stage representing their country.
Team France, the Olympics are in Paris. Joel Embiid, many thought he was going to play for Team France. So that big front line, Joel Embiid, Victor Wembanyama, Rudy Gobert. That didn't happen. Last second, he switched his allegiance. He's playing for Team USA. Every time Joel Embiid got the ball, they booed him. Nobody's surprised by that, because they wanted to greatly increase their chance of winning the gold, especially on home soil, and he greatly would have helped that. But unfortunately, he chose, fortunate for us, unfortunately for them, he decided to play for Team USA. Were you surprised that they booed him?
No, not at all. Not at all. Obviously, having allegiance to the USA and having allegiance to play over there and choosing the USA instead, I mean, obviously they're going to boo you. That's going to happen. I think he knows they were going to boo him, being at Joel Embiid in general, and at times when he played the certain away stadiums, he gets booed here in the States, depending on who they're playing. So I'm assuming he's used to that. He plays in Philly. We know how Philly fans are.
Boston, they booed. They booed in Boston. They boo their own players.
Yeah, hey, listen. So I'm sure he's used to it. He knows what comes with the territory when he decided to play for Team USA. So I'm sure it's not going to bother him at all. If anything, he probably going to go out there and cut a goddamn rug the rest of the way just to let them know I'm still.
Well, I think
league MVP.
Look, I don't think he's 100% still. That knee, you remember? You remember?
His knee. You think his
Ocho,
knee?
A lot of the playoffs, he was banged up. And what he needed was rest, and he didn't get a whole lot of time because once the NBA Finals, they were in training camp getting ready to try to build some chemistry. If anybody should be upset, it should be Cameroon. He's from Cameroon.
Yeah.
So I get it, France. Like when he grew up in France, yada, yada, yada. But he spent a lot of time in America. We paid America, he earning $50 million a year in America. So if anybody should be upset, should be booing, it's Cameroon. That's his native country. So I ain't got no problem with Joel Embiid. He went like, look, my son was born here, and he gave it, he laid it out like my son is born here, born in America. I'm proud to be in America. I'm proud that this country has accepted me and my family. So I get it. I'm not surprised that he got booed either, Ocho. The French team really thought they had a leg up, considering that big lineup that they could have trotted out there with Joel Embiid. Can you imagine? 7'4.5", Victor Wembanyama, 7'1.5", Rudy Gobert, 7'1", 7'2", Joel Embiid.
That would have been nasty.
You better not guard nobody on the perimeter.
That would have been nasty.
You better not guard anyone on the perimeter, but you ain't gonna get no shots off.
Right. Yeah, that would have been nice.
Will this team win gold? AD referenced the movie Space Jam and stated Americans understand how strong the international competition has become. We don't take these things for granted. You don't come in like, we're the monsters and they're just going to crack. We're going to crush everybody. Like those days are long gone. Which I say, because Ocho, you got to think about it. If I'm not mistaken, I think in '92 there might have been less than 10 international players in the NBA.
Right.
The prominent ones that we knew of, Sharunas Marcelonas. We knew about Tony Kukoc. We knew about Arvidas Sabonis up in Portland, but there were not a whole lot. There are 61 international players currently in the NBA. And there was not any international players. We're not even in the top 30. The best player in the NBA is an international player, Nikola Jokic. So you might have three of the top 5. You could make a case. Giannis, he's an international player. He's Greek. He's playing for the Greek national team. What about Luka? Even though they didn't make it, Serbia. Those are the players. The Serbian team has 3 players that's currently in the NBA. The best player is on the Serbian team. Look at Canada. Shai Gilgeous, Jamal Murray, RJ Barrett, Lou Dort, Dylan, Powell. No team in the 90s, other than the Americans, had 6 players that were in the NBA on their roster. It's different now.
But this is it's different now. And even when I think about it, you think about the international players in its totality catching up to the U.S. in general. But when you look at it, the U.S. players are so deep, the starting 5, the bench is great. I think when you look at the international teams, they have 1 or 2 players that are very good, obviously some prominent players that are in the NBA as well, but I don't think they have enough meat and potatoes to compete as long as the U.S. players are playing to their full potential, each player individually, and they're playing as a team. And once the chemistry hits and everybody's hitting on the same cylinder, I don't think even with the improvement of the international teams, I don't think they stand a chance. I just don't. I'm just being honest. Now, there might be some times where the games will be good. They'll be close. Now, if we can eliminate those turnovers, but if we playing efficient up and down the court, they ain't doing that with us.
These guys been playing together all their life. They didn't just. Imagine you take a team of all-stars. Now granted, it's different in football because we've been playing it and really no other country really plays it like we play it. But if you you put an all-star team together and you put it against a team that have been playing, they like, hold on, they know everything. So these teams, they've been playing 10, 12 years together. They play all the time. Every international competition, they send the same group of guys for the last decade plus. So it's hard to try to put LeBron and KD and Steph. Yes, we know what they are individually, but they need to harness some of the individuality and play as a team.
Right. As a team, yeah, most definitely. I think that is something that they're good at doing. We don't really have. I don't think we really have any me type players that are on the team. I think they play extremely well. They all know how each other like to play. They know their strengths. They know their weaknesses, and I think that's why the key word I said is the chemistry. If the chemistry is on point, if you get that chemistry early, I think they're gonna be fine. And just picturing them losing, it doesn't even seem right, despite the international teams having quality players as well. Some of them being the best here in the States when we are in season, when we are in NBA season. I just don't see Team USA losing unless, God forbid, everybody just has a horrible game.